All right, we got a viewer requested one today. We're going to get it downloaded here as we are talking. It is called Ridgefields, Kingsport, Tennessee, Rud Pud Run. I believe one of the, certainly one of my subscribers, I won't name them just in case they didn't want to be named, had worked on this with Rud Pud Run and asked me to put it on the channel. If you ever want something shown on the channel, of course, you see on GSPRO or heard about or one of the betas shown, just hit me up on Instagram. That's where I can do most of my communication. So, interestingly enough, he gives me some pointers, and so we'll take those into account. We can see if we follow them. So he says lay up on number 2, and then number 6 and 11. Make sure to get a good drive, and you can go for it in 2. And then, what else do I have? He said the Sunday pins are rough, so we're obviously going to do the Sunday pins. The other thing I got going on, eBay has provided, of course, some, like, literally almost mint condition tailor-made R11s with the gold insert. They were made with the red, I believe, in the U.S., and I think the golds are the Japanese version. I have been trying to find some information on the gold versions of the R11s, and honestly, they could be fake. That might be a possibility as well, that the gold versions are fake, but they look pretty good. They have nip-on shafts in them, so that is also a good sign that they're not fake. I think fake heads would probably come with a really crappy shaft. A lot of the details look nice. The decals look nice. I'm going to play them this round and just see if we can discern whether or not they're clones or if they're the real deal, just some gold version. If you have any information on tailor-made R11s from like 2014, 15, and if the red version's real or the gold version's real or they're both real, whatever the case might be. Dang, long course. Whites are at 63. We'll play those. And we are off to Ridgefields. It was nice to do the intro. We'll cut to the commentary and all the swings. And again, thank you to the subscriber. And hopefully we listen to his advice and we'll see how we shoot. We'll see ya. Alrighty, folks. There's a quick look at the range before we tee off here at Ridgefield. A subscriber requested course. He spent some money and time getting this out there to us, and so the least I can do is bring it to you. The channel's been a little slow lately, but I'll try and keep these coming, and certainly if there's something you want to see, just reach out in the comments below or on Instagram. I wish I could get 12-degree launch angle every time. And a good result there, leaving about 110 in. Little flare to the right, safe side of the pin though, and an opening par. Always a good thing. Ridgefields, sorry, plural. The opening hole, a very nice way to start the round, and then you can see the surrounding area looking absolutely prime. They did a really good job on this one. I was told to lay up of this ridge, and I kind of did. I'm in the rough, but I'm not in the worst downhill you've ever seen. Absolutely chunked it. Okay. Little chunk, and I was trying to hit like a sawed-off skipper nipper, but that didn't work out either. So second hole not going so well, but totally my fault. There is a skipper nipper, and I thought it had a chance to go in there for a second. It does not. It is a bogey. A really cool look here at the third. A 429-yard par 4. We're playing the whites, and this is a 430-yard par 4. That was one of my better drives as of late. When I needed it too, 430. Gonna end up with 165 in. And that's left. Absolutely hammered left with no spin. Trying to find 32. That's a pretty good effort from down there. I played recently outdoors back in my hometown with some buddies, and literally 3 people who have never lost to me in golf in their life. And since starting the channel and having the Garmin R10, which was about almost 2 years ago now, and taking my golf swing and results a little more seriously, I was able to beat all of them. So shout out to Ryan and Shane and Sean and Joel and whoever else was out at UNM South on Saturday. An approach shot here on the par 5 is a pretty good effort, middle of the green, and a par on the board. So we're +1 through 4. The third hole is a par 358 yards. I love the details of like when there's a little bench there, and we've obviously got some really nice shadowing, and that was maybe my worst swing in a while. Distance was good. Hole high. Sign of a quality ball striker. Looking a little choppy armed on the chips, but the results are pretty good. So we'll head over to 6, another par 5. This time dead straight, basically. A little out of bounds on your left up ahead, but first shot should be free. Just playing a little too much spinny fade there. 196. Ooh, a big time heel chunky. Get through. Kick right. Didn't catch that very good, but we're going to have 60 left. Pin tucked in the left side. That is crazy. Nope. Big bounce and kick, and it's out of here. Gonna have another tough chip short side. That is so stupid to go for that pin. I thought I did exactly what I wanted to do there. Hit it off the hill. Hope to kill some speed. It just doesn't hold it, and we will have a bogey on the card there for 6. We follow that up with a 193-yard par 3 pin here, also tucked back right. Can't do better than that from 193. Heading over to the 8th hole, a par 4. Dogleg right. Only 384 on this one. Taking out a 3-wood. Of course, aiming and executing the old 3-wood bounce off the cart path. And then that was me trying to force a fade swing. And for some reason, like, I threw the club way outside, which makes me hit draws. So just need to suck that club in, and I'll hit a fade. A nice little chip there that goes just a little long. It's going to catch the other side of the green and make me chip again. Short side, 7 yards. Gave it a chance, and it holds the circle. But that's a couple bogeys in the last couple holes here. And we'll head over to the 9th, a really pretty par 4 dogleg right with out of bounds left and hazard right. What you want to do is hit it right on the cart path again, have it bounce back into the fairway, and give you an extra 30-40 yards. So playing the last two drives right off of the cart path, of course on purpose. You're dealing with a absolute master of ball striking, of course, as I miss the flag by 50 feet. That's a 3-putt bogey from that far out on the green. And we are +4 through the front 9. Not the worst round ever, but this hole looks really cool, by the way. 10th hole, short par 4. Went for the 3-wood and just opened up early. Shot it left. Gonna have a good look still. Short hole. Kind of having a weird backswing there. Kick right. It does. That's course knowledge right there. Just kidding. This is the first time we played it. Ridgefields, though, excellent. The visuals, it's got almost like a northeastern feel. Correct me in the comments of where it's at. I do not recall. This drive going straight towards the out-of-bounds marker. Sit. It does sit, but we're going to have to kick out on what should have been a short par 5. Now turns into a 91-yard third shot from the rough. Big hop. Oh man, it was heading right towards it, and it checks and starts rolling backwards. A little bit of a hill right there in front of that pin location, which again, the circle can't even complete itself because it ends up going off the green. So these pin locations, rough. 12th hole, par 4, 370. A little bit of like a landing area. And then you're going to go left towards the pin. Maybe my best swing of the day. A little 3-wood straight down the middle. Caught the slope. End up in perfect position 106 yards away. This pin, he wasn't kidding about the pins. This is brutal. That's the safe shot. Over the pin, little left. Would have liked a lot more backspin. That looked a little thin, but thin to win in that case. We'll take the par. Head over to 13th, a really pretty downhill par 3. Aiming middle of the green. And just absolutely clobbering this right at the flag. That was the best swing of my life. Of course, a perfectly timed rocket to the left and out of bounds by 50 yards. No choice but to re-tee here. I feel like I'm close on the driver. I was hitting some pretty good drives in real life the other day. Just playing a little bit of a fade. I double crossed myself and hit some really low left straight balls, but I think overall I had a good feel for the club head. That was a massive chunk. Ends up 35 away. Doing something weird with my hands there. Trying to like saw it off when just let the club do the work, man. 9 remaining, and that's going to sit in there at least. With the out of bounds, that's a 7. Little triple bogue. Gets us all the way back to +6. After kind of clawing a good back 9 there to start. 410 yards, though, and just another horrific drive. No out of bounds to worry about this time, though. Just a long way in after hitting a tree, 220. If it gets in the air a little bit, that might have had a chance. It's going to hold up in the rough in front of the bunker. 31, another ridiculous pin location. This one played perfectly. Stop. Oh, yeah. That's a ballsy shot going for that pin location, but we'll take it. We'll head over to the 16th par 5, 515. Could use a good drive here. Let's see. I like the tempo of that one. That worked out pretty good. And just clears the tree and cuts the corner. That's going to be a good place to be for the next shot. 252. I don't think I have that. Oh, no. And really upset at myself there. Didn't have to go for it. It ends up in an okay place. 76 away. And I chunked that also. Sand shot 12 away now. This is a par 5. So we're just looking to secure a par. Another really tricky little bounce up off the false front. And able to get the par there on 16. 2 more holes left. If you want to see a course that you've helped design or that you like or that you haven't seen me play, make sure to comment below, like, subscribe, all that stuff. 17th's a par 3, 151, and that one was online, just a little bit short, but a pretty good shot there. And we'll head over to 18, a reasonably short par 4. And a spinny fairway finder is going to be just fine on this hole. Got a couple courses coming out here this week. Maybe get some other content out there. And then I'm definitely going to try and play a little bit before I go on vacation. So we'll get those out as well. Going for a birdie. No. Stops dead on the green for a par. A 78, not bad. Those Sunday pins were ridiculous. And we will see you next time after this outro from me. Not horrible. Very good course, Ridgefields. Shout out to Rud Pud Run and the procurer of the course who made it happen. Yikes. The horrible +3. Could not find the fairway there, the back 9 for sure. But had like a couple pretty good things in there, so couple good holes, and I hadn't played in a while, so that was fun. Make sure to check out Ridgefields and like, subscribe, all that stuff to my channel for more GSPRO courses coming up. Peace.